Hey Changemakers, welcome to our newest series called Changemaker Bites. And this is a series where every single week we are going to dive in to previous interviews on the Inner Changemaker podcast, the #1 ranked podcast for self-improvement. And we are going to honor our past guests by taking apart some of their biggest lesson and wisdom and perspective and actually learn how to put that and adapt that into our lives. Today, we're going to be talking about the concept of stepping into your identity. And we got no other to kick off the series than the legend himself, Mr. Bob Proctor. Bob, take it on from here.
This is a mouse for a little service computer that I have on my desk. That was originated with someone's imagination. Mm-hmm. We are talking now. Our pictures and our voices are moving right through the medium of the molecule, all over the world. That is the result of somebody using their imagination. What we've got to realize is that most of what we believe is false. It's ridiculous. And I think where we should start, if somebody's listening to this, is start to analyze why you believe. First of all, what do you believe? What do you believe you're capable of doing? And why do you believe that? If you're earning $100,000 a year, why are you earning $100,000 a year? I'll tell you why, because you're not aware of how to earn $100,000 a month. Do you see, we do what we're aware of. It's our awareness that controls our results. Solomon, many years ago, very wise man, he said, in all you're getting, get understanding. So where does a person start? I think they start by taking a damn good look at the results they're getting and then say, is this what I want? Is it what I want? Now, it's probably all you think you can get, but is this what I want? And if the answer is no, say, what do I want? And then pick up one of these things and write out exactly what you want and write it out in the present tense. I'm so happy and grateful now that I don't care how ridiculous it seems to you. Write it out. That's putting your imagination to work. Now, what you can do is take your imagination and project yourself into the future. This is where I'm going to be 1 year from today. And then bring the future into the present and live as if you're already there. Magical things will start happening.
First off, I love Bob's passion. I mean, when we were doing the interview, I think he was just over 80 years old, and we were joking around that he was like 3 times my age. And this man was relentless. He had energy for days, right? He does speaking engagements all around the world. He does his own online courses. That he was being interviewed for his newest book. And he was 81, pushing his message out there. And so that's a lesson to all you guys, all you changemakers that are watching this. Be relentless, right? So I love what he said. And for me, when this interview happened, it was a really, really big mindset shift for me, because I was only thinking about how do I make 6 figures, right? And I love that he said, you know, he's like, if you have the blueprint to make 6 figures a month, you'd be quite upset if you only got 6 figures by the end of the year. It's not to say 6 figures is bad, it's not to say it's good, but how big are you thinking, right? And I love that Bob challenges that. You know, what's your awareness level, right? How big are you stretching yourself? You know, I remember an interview that I did with Grant Cardone, and he said, man, if you're a millionaire, you are essentially broke, right? And so a lot of people, millionaires, are like, oh my God, I have $1 million. But that's the mindset. That's where these guys are operating at, right? To Bob, $100,000 a month is like nothing, right? But that starts with his awareness. I love at the end of the clip, he also made it really, really tactical. You know, he literally pointed the pen to the camera and said, you know, how do you make this tactical and real for yourself, right? Write down the actual results that you want. Write down where you want to be in life. Write down the way that you want to live. Write down the conversations that you want to have. Write down the things that you want to be creating. Write down what it is that you actually want to create in life and start saying it as if you're living in that present tense, right? You see the motion that he did. He said, bring that into your reality, right? And to me, the biggest thing, even though he didn't say it, the biggest thing for me is when I heard that again, I thought it's about stepping into the identity, right? It's about stepping into somebody who makes 6 figures a month and thinking, who do I have to be? What kind of skills do I have to, what kind of skills do I need? Do I need a bigger team, right? Like, who do I need to be for that to be a reality, right? And to me, it's a very, very powerful exercise. When you think about the results you want in your life, if you want to go living wherever, you want to have a certain lifestyle, you want to, go to the beach and be able to do these things. Well, okay, how can you start doing that? And who does that? Who's the type of person that would do that? What kind of habits does that type of person have, right? Who do you need to step into, right? And that's the biggest thing. Bob says, bring it all to you. I think it's up to us, change makers, for you to step up into that identity, for you to say, this is who I am. These are the habits that I'm gonna need to operate at my new level, to increase my awareness, to increase my mindset. And I just love this interview so much with Bob, mostly because it was, to be honest with you guys, it was the first really, really big interview that I had, especially this was just over a year and a bit ago. And it was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing to get a chance to interact with one of the legends in personal development. But I remember that was one of the biggest takeaways. And for me, I've always been thinking about, how do I increase my awareness? How do I play a bigger game? Who do I need to be? How do I step into that new identity and I'm locked in there, right? And so I hope this was really relevant for you guys. I hope it was valuable. But now I got a question for you. I got a little challenge for you, and that's how we're gonna do these Changemaker bites. Let me know in the comments section below. When was the last time you got a pen out and started writing down where you wanted to be in life, where your goals are, right? And if some of you are even brave enough, I dare you, I challenge you to write in the comment section, because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna at least give some support, give some reply. Maybe I can support you guys in different ways, but write it out. Start declaring what you want in the world, because I promise you, people that get to where they are, people that achieve a certain level of success that are on the outside that seem like they got it all, it's mostly because they stepped into that identity and they started declaring what they wanted in the world. And I want you to be able to do that as well. So let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know if you guys enjoy these Changemaker bites. I hope to make a lot more of them for you, and that way we can pull as many of the lessons and the perspective, the wisdom of so many people that have come on the Inner Changemaker podcast. I hope you guys are being amazing today. And remember, it's not about changing the world. It's about looking at the people in your life and deciding, choosing to change their world. All right, be a change maker. We'll talk to you guys next time. Peace. Wait. Before you guys leave, make sure to hit subscribe and hit that little bell, because we are going to be releasing a lot of content on this channel. My intention with this whole channel is to make this the destination for being a change maker, for being a leader in your community, to help you tap in to the Inner Changemaker. And honestly, I always forget to say all those last things at the end. So make sure to check out the Bob Proctor interview as well, so that you can get the full context of all his wisdom and everything he had to share. I will see you guys in the next video.